we're gonna be talking about this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a totally and completely different... I look like I'm so zoomed out, but it's like pretty close. I feel like at this point, the slogan of my channel, or what it's gonna be, it's been a minute, because it really has. Thankfully, I mean, above all, work has been going, and in the meantime, I'm only reaching for makeup 4 times a month. But I've been missing it. I've been wanting to jump into my vanity again, and there's been a lot of new products that have come out that I really wanted to get my hands on, and one of them for sure, I don't know if it was just TikTok sponsored or people really got caught up in the hype, and it is the Good Apple Foundation by KVD Beauty. On its own, before we even get started, hi guys, my name is Sam. I'm more of a creative type, but where there's color, I'm there. So this is just playing with makeup from a very beginner's viewpoint. I get a bunch of my things on sale, so I generally give tips and advice on when the best time to get all of these brand new products are. So if that's something that you also just want to be in a beginner environment and come learn with me, then, you know, definitely stick around. So KVD, I've been aware of Kat Von D, also all of her controversies. When I was a high schooler shopping at Hot Topic, she was the goal of makeup that I wanted to put on, but I was never bold enough to. And by the time I was having a job and was able to afford makeup, I steered clear of all of her things. There wasn't really anything that stood out to me. It's just a lot of bright, colorful things I could probably get elsewhere for a cheaper rate. So I never ended up getting anything from when it was Kat Von D Beauty. Now, fast forward to when she has sold her company and now it's being handled by Kendo Cosmetics, I believe. They have completely restructured their whole company, and they stuck with KVD, as some of you know, just so that customers and, you know, people who really like their products don't get confused. But now it stands for Latin, Cara Veritas Decora. Okay. They do want to stick with the whole edgy, I hate that word, but just the edgy aesthetic. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely something that Lady Gaga's brand should have gone through, and I hope that they keep pushing that, because having an edgy but just more colorful, darker things are, it's pretty rad to have in the makeup space when everything is pink and florals and minimal like that. That's fun to see. Anyway, in Sephora and Ulta Beauty, I could not find my color, and the color that I ended up going with is medium 054. I hope that it's a match. I haven't tried this out yet. It's been sitting on my vanity for around 3 days, and I was able to get it on the KVD website itself. As I mentioned, Ulta and Sephora were sold out. Like, this foundation has just been going everywhere. So we already have our skincare prepped. We're shiny and glowy, and I'm just gonna put on my primer and stick the hair up. We got new bangs this quarantine. I cut them myself. I know I made mistakes. And we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna put on my Fenty primer. I feel like this is my go-to primer, which it's actually very low. This is my go-to primer for all my foundations. And the foundations that I've been in rotation go from dewy, not so matte. I feel like it's more dewy and luminous. Maybe a little bit matte, because we are oily. But this one has been working out well, so I really hope that the foundation sticks to this. That would be great. More details on the foundation. I purchased this. It was my first time signing up at KVD, so I got the 10% off that you would get as a new customer. Normally this goes for $38, which is around the same price point as the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation that I really, really like. So I was fine with paying that. They were giving a free foundation brush, but I probably went on once they were sold out of that, because I did not get the brush in my order, but that's 100% fine. We have a couple to choose from, so that's 100% okay. And they're clean. Oh, Clean your brushes, because I've been forgetting to do that. And they've been sitting collecting dust, so clean your brushes. So I know that the thing that people have been showing on TikTok is just that like real close up and then applying one streak and just seeing everything being covered up. On the website itself, the foundation is said to promise a lightweight full coverage with a fresh matte finish. And they mention fast. I'm guessing it's just a fast drying finish. I mean, it's very weird to list fast. And of course, as all the KVD products, it is said to be vegan, containing apple extract and other good stuff just to give you a shiny skin perfecting look. The packaging itself, it's nice. I mean, all those flourishes and details on there, that's what I really loved about Kat Von D's aesthetic in her makeup only. And then everything else is like, no. Okay, so I normally apply my foundation with a sponge. It's been a minute. So I'm just going to be applying this with a flat brush. I actually used to apply my foundation with this type of brush. I hope she works out. Primer's on, all good. I just sprayed a little bit, that's why this is wet, but let's see. So I got, oh, that's a good amount. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that thing. Oh no, that may be a little bit yellow. All right, so I'm just gonna be applying it. So I wasn't able to check out the foundation in store. And normally with the descriptions, I'm able to get a pretty decent match. I'm looking yellow. Oh no. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Okay. To anyone who color matches me, I'm sorry. I might have, yeah, it's a little bit too yellow. I feel like it's even lighter than I should have gotten. So the one thing that I don't like about applying with a brush is that I just look speckled. Yeah, I'm looking really speckled. It's like this side looks fine, but this side, I put too much on. We'll just pretend we have golden undertones for the day. That's it. So with that, we're blended out as much as I can. On camera, as I'm seeing it right now, it looks nice. I could be wrong because I'm like at a distance, but it does look nice. But in the mirror with natural light coming in, it looks a little bit cakey. Just a little bit, not the end of the world, but you know, with the recent trend of just more natural skin looking one, it's verging on looking a little bit too cakey. I feel like maybe it's my lighting, because this arm looks lighter than this one now. I'm gonna get my trusty sponge and fix this. All right, so now I'm a little bit more happy about how this looks. I do feel like it did balance me out a bit more. You see less wow, darkness under my eyes and just the spickle spackle of red that I have through my cheeks, and my forehead is gone. I feel like it's not a bad color. It's definitely not gonna match me if I do go out in the summer, because I feel like it already is a little bit too yellowy for me. And this is me at my lightest. Like, it's not gonna match in the summer. We can get this to work. So I do want to continue on and do a full glam look. The only other thing that I will be using from KVD is the inkwell liner. And this thing's looking cool. Like, it's, God, another thing that I can protect myself in my bedroom, and here it is. So I'm really excited to get to use this as just those really cool looking lines that I'm gonna attempt to do. So yeah, I'm also gonna be doing a look that matches these like peach color that I have on my nail tips. So I'm gonna be going in with Miss Bliss and Diamond Dasher, and we're gonna be bold and try to put on some lashes. So I will check in once we're all set, and I just need the liner to go with. Before I do that, I will say that I'm not planning to prime this. I feel like with our current day and age dilemma, which by the way, your girl got vaccinated. Yes. First dose, second dose, 3 months, hopefully not. 3 weeks later, my boyfriend got vaccinated. A bunch of my family members got vaccinated. It's coming through, and I'm so happy about that. As an asthmatic, I can worry about one less thing this year. So I'm not, I don't know where okay. In this day and age, yes, with the pandemic, I am not going to be, well, I should be setting. All right, I'm going to put on concealer. I'm going to set. Hold up. All right, so with my ColourPop concealer, I just lightened the look up a little bit more. I will be honest, with this color, I'm not minding the golden look that it's giving me. And just blending out my powder, which I just used the Beauty Bakery flour powder, baking powder. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna mess around with my eyeshadow and do the liner and then go in with the lashes. With a combination of the Anastasia eye primer and my Miss Bliss. And as it comes to with makeup, we tend to have a little fun with it. So this is a completed look. I was too much of a coward to do those little like squiggly lines on my eyeshadow because I'm kind of happy with this. So it's just at the tips and I kind of like it. It looks cute. Okay, so let me just bring my hair down and I'll share my final thoughts. I'm kind of glad I'm kind of glad my shirt doesn't match this anymore. I wish I was wearing like a nice cute white dress or something. Well, I was applying the rest of the good stuff onto my face. The foundation really didn't move. I noticed it a little bit with the contour. Just brush on brush with the skin. I feel like it got patchy a little bit, and let me just get up close so that you guys can really see what I'm talking about. The one thing that gets me with applying foundation with a brush is this texture where you can just see all the bumps in my skin. Now, mind you, it could just be the application, especially on top here. Haha, I hate this part on my face, but you can see a little bit of texture. I have been paying attention to my skincare during quarantine, and with every other foundation that I'm currently using, I don't get that layer on my face, you know? And it's something that I like a little bit more than this. Will I continue to use it? Of course, definitely. For $38, and even then the 10% off, it really wasn't a lot, but this is on the pricier side. But in a world where all foundations are trying to be more skin-like and lightweight, especially with the masks that we have to wear, I can see why this would be exciting for somebody who really does like a full coverage foundation. I can't remember the last full coverage foundation that I used. All of them are just medium coverage, which I prefer in all honesty. And yeah, it's definitely not a must buy right now. The hype on it is honestly hilarious and pretty good marketing, because I can't remember the last foundation that was really hyped up like this, where everybody, like, my TikTok page is just Latin things, sewing, creative stuff, and then all of a sudden it's KVD foundation. It's like, whoa, you really popped out of nowhere, huh? I ended up getting the Inkwell liner on sale. They normally go for $20, but right now the website still has a promotion that they're $10. I'm okay. They have one of these in the Lolita color, which is one of Kat Von D's controversies on their lipstick name. So yeah, but it's like a dusty rose. I don't know why they wouldn't change that. You can hear it. They also have a red. I remember there was like a blue, but I feel like that was more of the liners or something that I really wanted to get. That would have been super cool to have, but I'm happy that I picked the white. I would definitely maybe want this in a brown. For somebody who can happily ink anything on paper or on a computer, when it comes to liners on my eye, it's never straight. It's always crooked. I do not fare well doing that. But anyway, yeah, those are the two things. And then something else, I think it was just a regular liner, because I know that their tattoo liners are just infamous at this point, were the things that I picked up from KVD. I'll list everything else that I applied to my face in a description box, and I hope you guys found this useful. I'm gonna be showing you some shots that I took out in the sun to show you how this foundation really looks like when it's outside and not just from your perspective, just a much more close-up view. So wait, definitely close up. My bed is a little bit messy, please don't mind it. But this is what my skin looks like with the foundation on, and you guys are pretty close up. Right that it looks imperfect there. I am getting a little bit oily, but that's fine. I can deal with that, it's okay. It's not looking bad. If my lighting changes, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to zoom in a little bit more. It looks a little bit flawless, but when I see it on my mirror right here, I do look bumpy. Let's go outside. Outside, you're gonna hear the birds chirping, but this is what, there are a lot of birds chirping. So this is what it looks like outside. Oh, I feel like it looks nice, but it's definitely not something so crazy unique that I can't get with a different foundation, you know? I don't feel like I have anything on. I'm moving it around, I don't get it on my skin. Granted, I did set it a little bit. I put a little bit of setting powder, but that was mainly under my eyes and my forehead where I get the most oily. But yeah. Oh, it's so nice out. I'm so happy that it's spring. It's just one season closer to summer, but spring can last as much as it wants. So now that we're outside with completely natural lighting just bouncing off of buildings and the ground, I'm gonna show you what this looks like in the sun. So we're gonna be bouncy a little bit, but here we go. Oh man, you know, it's just that sweet spot of it being 5-ish o'clock, so the sun is gorgeous right now. I'm just pretending to get my mail. Thankfully there's really nobody that comes out in the street, but here it is in 100% natural light. I think there you can see it be a little bit textury on my skin, but other than that, you see it go in here to my smile lines. But not bad. With the foundations that I've used, even the ones that I've shown in my videos beforehand or ones that are out there, you could definitely get a much better texture than this. Still be lightweight, still give you that full coverage to medium coverage, and be vegan. There are other options. Well, that smile line is really... That's what gets me. It's my upper lip. That's what I have problems with, and it gets chunky, dude. Like, it's chunky. That's the one gripe that I have. but yeah, we're ending this video. Definitely not a you must buy this instantly right now. I don't know, just let people have fun. I mean, it's just fun to see it go as a trend. I'm gonna just be going through this in the springtime and then hopefully early summer. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And as a very tiny, minuscule, am I even here, creator, I greatly appreciate you watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. That won't be a minute from now. Just to let you know what is to come in future videos, I received 2 influencer boxes from the ever generous influencer. Very, very exciting. One is Kosas Cosmetics, which is their Cloud Set Baked Setting Powder, their Tinted Moisturizer, and a Super Creamy Brightening Concealer. So another skin product. I know that a couple of people reference what colors I picked for myself, so that's definitely another video that I'm gonna do in the future. And the second box that I got, which is why I was using lashes in this video, was to practice for the Lily Lashes promotion collaboration that they came out with at Sephora. It's definitely something that I have to freshen up and look into before I make that video, but these are it. Look at how fluffy and fluttery these are. And these I'm really excited for. I love it, just a light lash. Nothing too wild for me. Like, these are fun. I really have to practice to use these truly and do them any justice. But these I'm definitely excited for. The glue that I did use for these was the Lily Lash Power Liner. And these are, it's a liner and glue. I'm so happy somebody thought to do this, because I really hate the white residue that you get afterwards, but I feel like this worked out pretty well. And I'm just wearing some standard naked lashes from Ardell. Like, they work pretty great with it. But yeah, that's what's to come, you guys. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you in my next one. Continue to take care, wear your mask, hopefully get your vaccine soon, and yeah, bye guys.